Hello everyone and welcome to Center for Future Technology. Today we are going to be discuss about unsupervised learning. Introduction to unsupervised learning. Clustering, association. Association clustering is grouping a set of objects in such a fashion that objects within the same group are more similar than to that object belonging to another groups. Association rules are about finding association amongst items within large commercial databases. Unsupervised learning could also be a machine learning technique during which models aren't supervised using training data set. Instead, models itself find to hidden pattern and insight from given data. Unsupervised learning could also be a kind of machine learning during which models are trained using unlabeled data set and are allowed to act their own data with non-supervision. Importance of unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is beneficial for locating useful insights from the data. Unsupervised learning is way similar as an individual learns to think by their own experiences, which makes it closer to the important artificial intelligence. Unsupervised learning works on unlabeled and uncategorized data, which makes unsupervised learning more important. In real world, we do not always have input data with the corresponding outputs. So, to unravel such cases, we would like unsupervised learning. Types of unsupervised learning algorithm. Clustering is a crucial concept when it involves unsupervised learning. It mainly deals with finding a structure or a pattern during a collection of uncategorized data. Association rules allow you to determine associations amongst data objects inside large databases. Types of unsupervised learning algorithm. Clustering could also be a way of grouping the object into cluster. Such objects with most similarities remains into a giggle and his less or no similarities with the object of another group. Cluster analysis finds the communities between the data objects and categorizes them as per the presence and absence of the commonalities. Types of unsupervised learning algorithm. An association rule is an unsupervised learning method which is used for locating the relationship between variables within the massive database. It determines the set of things that happens together within the dataset. Association rule makes marketing strategy simpler, like Fox and buys X item, suppose a bread, are also trend to urge Y, butter, gem item. Association K means clustering, the for most common and well known clustering algorithm. Suppose simple to know, code and implement. It starts from the center point of vector of an equivalent length. It is pretty fast also. K nearest neighbors may be a simple algorithm that stores all available cases and classifies new cases supports a similarity measure, that is distance function. KNN has been utilized in statistical estimation and pattern recognitions already within the beginning of 1970s as a non-parametric technique. Hierarchical cluster analysis is an algorithm that groups similar objects into groups called cluster. Anomalies detection is the process of identifying unexpected items or event in data sets which differ from the norm, and anomalies determine the usually applied or unlabeled data which is understood as unsupervised anomalies detection. A neural network may be a series of algorithms that endures to knowledge underlying relationship during a set of knowledge through a process that mimics the way of human brain operates. During this sense, neural networks ask system of neurons, either organic or artificial in nature. Unsupervised learning algorithm. Association. Some points we will consider. Principal component analysis, independent component analysis, a priori algorithm, singular value decomposition. Advantages of unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is employed for more complex tasks or compared to supervised learning, because in unsupervised learning we do not have labeled input files. Unsupervised learning is preferable because it is straightforward to urge unlabeled data as compared to labeled data. Disadvantages of unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is intrinsically harder than supervised learning because it doesn't have corresponding output. The result of the unsupervised learning algorithm could be less accurate as input file isn't labeled and algorithms do not know the precise output beforehand. Clustering are often considered the foremost important unsupervised learning problem. So, as every other problem of this type, it deals with finding a structure during a collection of unlabeled data. A loose definition of clustering might be the process of organizing objects into groups whose members are similar in some ways. A cluster is therefore a set of objects which are similar between them and are dissimilar to the object belonging to other clusters. Clustering, given a group of points with a notion of distance between points, grouping the points into some number of clusters such as internal within the cluster. Distance shall be small, that is, members of cluster are close, similar to every other. Internal intra-cluster distances should be large, that is, members of various clusters are dissimilar. Goals of clustering. The goal of clustering is to work out the interior grouping during a set of unlabeled data. But the way to decide what constitutes an honest clustering, it is often shown that there is no absolute best criterion which must be independent of the ultimate aim of the clustering. Clustering proximity measures. For clustering, we would like to define a proximity measure for two data points. Proximity means how similar, dissimilar these samples are with reference to one another. Similarity measure S xi of xk. Dissimilarity or distance measure D xi xk. Clustering algorithm, hierarchical clustering. The most frequently discussed different features among various sort of clustering is whether or not the cluster set are nested or unnested, or in additional conventional terminology, partitional or hierarchical. Overlapping clustering. An overlapping or non-exclusive clustering is employed to reflect the very fact that an object can together belong to quite one group class. Exclusive clustering is because the name suggests and stipulates that every data object can only exist in one cluster. Probabilistic clustering. In probabilistic clustering, the assessment of points to cluster is soft, within the sense that the membership of knowledge point X during a cluster Ck is given an probability denoted by Pks. K-mean clustering. K-mean is one among the most unsupervised learning algorithm that solves the documented clustering problem. The procedure follows easy and straightforward thanks to classify a given data set through a particular number of cluster fixed. Clustering. The algorithm is composed of the following steps. Randomly select C cluster center. Calculate the distance between each data point and cluster center. Assign the data point to the cluster center whose distance from the cluster center is minimum to all the cluster center. These are the point. Clustering. The algorithm is composed of the following steps. Recalculate the distance between each data point and new obtained cluster centers. If no data point was reassigned, then stop. Otherwise, repeat from the steps of 3. Fuzzy K-mean clustering. In fuzzy clustering, each point features a probability of belonging to every cluster. Because it is that the case within the traditional K-means. The resulting cluster are best analyzed as probabilistic distribution instead of a assignment of labels. Fuzzy the K-mean clustering. Assume a hard and fast number of cluster K. Initialization. Randomly initialize the K-means related to the cluster and compute the probability that every datum xi may be a member of a given cluster K of P. Hierarchical clustering algorithm. Start by assigning each item to a cluster so that if you have n items, you now have n cluster, each containing just one item. Find the closest, most similar pair of cluster and merge them into a single cluster, so that now you have one cluster less. Compute distance similarities between a new cluster and each of the old cluster. Repeat this step 2 and 3 until all the items are clustered into a single cluster of size n. Clustering is a mixture of Gaussian. They are differently to affect clustering problem. A model-based approach which consists in using certain models for cluster and attempting to optimize the fit between the info and therefore the model. In practice, each cluster is often mathematically represented by a parametric distribution, sort of a Gaussian. The whole data set is therefore modeled with a mix of those distributions. Clustering as a mixture of Gaussian. Component distribution have high peaks. Data in one cluster are tight. The mixer model covers the info well. Dominant pattern within the data are captured by component distribution. Main advantage of model-based clustering. Well-studied statistical inference techniques available. Flexibility in choosing the component distribution. Obtain density estimation for every cluster. A soft classification is out there. Mixture of Gaussian. The mean represent the contribution of kth component in constructing f of x. In practice, parametric distribution, that is Gaussian, are often used since tons of work has been done to know their behavior. If you substitute each f of k for a Gaussian referred to as a Gaussian mixture model known as GMM. The expectation maximum algorithm. Expectation maximum assumes that your data consists of multiple multivariate normal distribution. Note that this is often a really strong assumption, especially once you fix the amount of cluster. Alternatively, put EM is an algorithm for maximizing a likelihood function when a number of the variables in your model are unobserved. That is, once you have latent variable. The expectation maximum algorithm starts with Gauss and value of your model parameters. Repeat until covariance E step, M step. Problems related to cluster. Problem with clustering. Dealing with sizable amount of dimensions and innumerous number of knowledge means items are often problematics due to time complexity. The effectiveness of the tactic depends on the definition of distance. For definition based clustering, it is clear distance measure doesn't exist, we must define it, which isn't always easy, especially in multi-dimensional spaces. Possible application: marketing, insurance, World Wide Web, biology, earthquake,